I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, hey. Watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I die, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. Rock from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan, yeah I got a backbone, designing my own program, I'll mentor the next wave of the
Hey, Justin, what's crack-a-lackin'? Come on now. I'm doing good, Justin, dude.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top.
All right. Am I able to get the Silverado wide body now? With the Tornado under the hood? We're going to try. Let's see what happens. Every day we're going to try. We can get in here. We cleared the cache this time. That was recommended by owner Gino in the Discord. God, the inventory file is huge. There's got to be a ton of items. And a loading screen's a big file, too. That must be the new housing, PCS housing. Seems like a decent city. Hopefully it's around a while. It's, so far. Let's see. I can get in December.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work.
August of 23. You're coming up on a year here soon.
Feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing, I'm honest, and I promise that I got this, I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting, I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious, you got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am breathing. prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or is your place scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making a killing. I'm in for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. I rock from the basement. I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan. Yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. Shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or is the place scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna
It's me and Merc. Justin. Justin, go find me on Twitch. There's several of us that stream on Twitch. Oh, now I really fucked it.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm in for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. I rock from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan, yeah I got a backbone, designing my own program, I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. One shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare, got 'em like hey. I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win? not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, and you must beware. But I'm like, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, and you must beware. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt, I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must beware. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan. Yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on it, it's my calling, to be the best I can be on the mountain. working, I won't stop, I won't quit. To the top of this shit, I get lost in the work. Sweat dripping, not a bitch. I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit. Hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss. I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I could taste it. Wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest, and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. You know.
Yeah, Justin, we can't get in. I just realized I've had my mic muted this whole time. Wow. We're trying a bunch of different things. Our next step after this is to update our GPU processor, if not up to date.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning. A pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging. Feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit. To the top of this shit, I get lost in the work. Sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed. I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip. Adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I can taste it. Wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest, and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare.
Okay. I'm gonna try updating our graphics driver.
was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close, I can taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like into my own hands, my own plan. Yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. Shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on it, it's not coming, to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the other side, gonna live my best life, pushing on to the thing that was coming. Yeah, I'm on it, it's not coming, to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the other side, gonna live my best life, pushing on to the thing that was coming. I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'm
All right, Steam had an update, so we're gonna try again.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, by the way, I was watching on the camera you beat somebody's ass. Yeah, I was in my helicopter. Y'all. I don't know where Toby went. He was just here. He's still in jail. Still in jail? He got 40 months. Yeah, but he was out here talking. Yeah, the guards took him. They, did you by chance see a barrage of that girl you beat up? Yeah, I saw you too. Okay. Oh, yeah. It was like a fucking, I was like, oh, what happened? And, I don't know how she was responding. Yeah. He's got 33 left. Yes. No, I'm sorry. I didn't. That was. I wouldn't. I thought. Gotta bring the chip gun AR. Hospital. How many are there? No. I was. I can't get and then I started saying shit because I felt that she was. Oh, you missed it, Obama. Well, apparently they were. I really did outside. Like on the clock. Second. I was. I don't know. Fuck no, I ain't fucking with that. Hell.
Multi-millionaire outsiders like Tim Sheehy are buying up Montana. A private peninsula, a big sky mansion, 37,000 acres, increasing housing costs and property taxes on Montanans. Big sky for Tim, sky-high costs for us.
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't. Let me get this.
Ah, thanks. You're too kind.
I've heard that.
Unlimited 2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card.
Why would Origin PC sponsor a video where their top-of-the-line gaming machine performs like this? Well, maybe because it doesn't. Hey, there we go. That's better. The Neuron should be getting hundreds of frames per second in CS2. And ours would have if we hadn't given it to our techie friend to fix and gotten it back worse than before. Of course, it arrived from Origin in perfect working order, but, well, we'll get to that. It's a really common situation, and for many people, the next move is to prepare their wallet and head to the tech shop. If they had an Origin PC, they could just use their 24/7 lifetime support, but if they don't have an Origin PC, well, the big question is, where do you go? The service department at a big box store would surely have the processes and tools to diagnose and repair your PC, but on the other hand, maybe the veteran tech at the mom and pop shop down the road is best equipped to evict your system's gremlins. Yeah, we couldn't decide which route to go either. So we dropped off two identical and identically broken systems, courtesy of Origin, to compare big box versus small business. But before we get into the results, we need to know the problem. Let's take a look at the messes that we're going to be handing over.
I'm that friend everyone asks for tech support, but I don't mind helping to set up such a beautiful machine. It looks so fast. Whew, and it is! But it looks so fast. Whew, and it is! But it's a little loud. Okay, I've watched a lot of videos about system tuning, and I know what this means.
overheating. That is where everything went from oops to OMG. That cable that was loosened during unpacking handled communication between the PC and our cooler's IQ Link system hub. So that knocked out RPM monitoring for our fans, meaning it's full throttle at clock all the time. Now, a quick reality check before we go further. The Link AIO and fans all have temperature probes in them, so this behavior doesn't normally happen. But in general, a hub running full speed due to a loss of signal is a very common scenario and one that should be easy for a technician to rectify. Too bad our friend isn't a technician. First, they tried rolling back the NVIDIA driver to the earliest one available. Unfortunately, they did so without removing the existing driver, so not only did this not solve the problem, it created a new one. Device Manager is now reporting error code 43. Oops. Too bad my friend didn't notice. Then they ran CCleaner and started uninstalling stuff in hopes that it would help, which it did not. Friendo was running short on ideas by this point, so they dug around in the BIOS and disabled everything they could find that would cause extra heat in hopes that the fans would slow down. And for good measure, they also locked the core clocks as low as they would go. It's too bad the LTT Hat Pro doesn't make you smarter, just more water resistant. LTTstore.com. Now, as a pretty average buyer of a pre-built system, I don't know any of what my friend did, and even if I did, I wouldn't understand what it meant. All I would know is my games are unplayable, they crash, and my system is as loud as a vacuum cleaner. I would have no way of knowing, is it a hardware or a software problem, or even how to tell the difference, and I would probably be scared of damaging it any further. Now, I could contact the manufacturer, and for a brand new PC, that's probably a pretty good bet. Origin PC has scored well for customer service in our Secret Shopper series. Origin PC, what can I say?
Wow.
A+. They nailed it. Good. Under 10 minutes, and
bacon face mask.
24/7. A+. And they have free lifetime support. But not everybody has a brand new PC, or an Origin PC for that matter. Now, of course, what we actually are dealing with here is a software and BIOS mess and one loose cable. The quickest way of fixing it then would be to plug the cable in, clear the CMOS, and reinstall Windows. But it can also be fixed without doing either of those things if you know exactly what we did. The techs, of course, don't, so let's listen in and see what kinds of conclusions they drew, starting with the Langley Best Buy.
Hey, so I bought this off of a friend a couple days ago, and it's been giving me problems when I've been trying to play games on it. They're just running super slow, and the thing sounds like it's gonna. The receipt? No.
Did we send Chewy?
Friend who bought it from Origin, I believe.
Okay, I thought you purchased it from Best Buy.
No. Yeah.
It's a custom made, right?
I'm not sure. He bought it and never even took it out of the box.
And it's a custom.
Yeah. Put a sticky note here with my Steam in case you need to get in there.
Like when you play games, they're lagging or they're
super slow, yeah.
super slow.
One of the games I have, Helldivers 2, when I open it, it just crashes and it says something about the CPU being bad or something. I'm not sure.
Chewy did a really good job of both playing the ignorant customer who has no idea what he's talking about, while also putting out a nice little trail of breadcrumbs for them to follow in order to diagnose this issue. He even gave them access to a Steam account that has a specific game installed that requires AVX support, so they would get the error message that would help them reconfigure the BIOS.
We're not taking it.
Excuse me? I mean, I guess, right? Like, I can't force you to work on something. You can just be like, no, look, this job is not right for us. Maybe take it somewhere else, but we are not taking it. It's a little direct.
Because we're not working on custom build.
Okay.
He says, what stuff like that, because we have those parts from the brand.
Okay.
Directly with manufacturer warranty.
Okay.
Fortunately, I'm really sorry for that, but we can't really.
Okay, he tried to soften it a little bit.
There's some type of memory, that's the shop nearby. They do build custom builds and stuff like that.
On the one hand, I kind of get his rationale. Look, we don't necessarily have access to replacement parts for this thing. On the other hand, if you're going to recommend that I go to another shop, can you at least tell me the actual name of the shop? Ah, the irony of not being able to remember the name of memory something. Express, that's it. So we just got told to leave, essentially, at the first Best Buy. That can't be policy. Emily, that's not policy, is it?
No, we called them afterwards, and they told us that yes, they actually absolutely do work on like pre-built computers and also custom-built computers that they don't sell in their stores.
You know what I bet it's about? They probably saw how high-end it was, looked at the issues that we were having with it, and went, this thing's haunted, and just didn't want to deal with it. Because you make a mistake on a, $600 office box, okay, what? That's a $50 mistake or a $100 mistake. You make a mistake on a, $5,000, $6,000 Canadian dollar gaming rig. Let's move on. Drop off this time at the Best Buy on King George Highway.
Hey, what the hell is this? How big is this? What do you want to do now?
Get it fixed, whatever it needs.
Chewy really does play the ignorant customer extremely well. He has like strong trust fund. It's an interesting question. Donator, by the way. So if you ever see a reply on Reddit that's not from me, it's probably from him.
You use TV or external monitor you have?
A monitor.
It's an interesting question. Do you hook it up to a TV or a monitor? Unless they were trying to help figure out if we were plugged into the onboard GPU or the dedicated graphics card. Maybe?
It's a custom build or?
I bought it off a friend, I'm not sure.
If it is a custom build PC, they won't look at it.
Wait, this is an interesting distinction, and I can kind of see where they're coming from, but even at this second Best Buy location, they're drawing a line between a system that was built of custom parts by an experienced integrator like an Origin PC, and a system that could be built of the exact same parts, but by the individual user. And in that case, it's not about the value of the parts and the risk of breaking them or the difficulty finding replacements, because they're willing to work on an Origin PC. They just don't want to work on potentially those exact same parts if you put it together yourself and maybe bungled something up, because who knows, you could be trying to blame them for it if you bent a pin in the socket or whatever the case may be. They've probably run into some horror stories working on custom PCs.
Did you do a diagnosis or?
So my friend tried, but he moved just after he sold it to me. It almost seems like what he did made it worse. I don't really know what he did.
And the thing is, if you've ever worked in a tech shop, you will know exactly how common this kind of scenario is. Oh yeah, my friend or my nephew or my uncle worked on the system and I don't know what they did. And you see all kinds of wild things that supposedly techie friends and family members will do to systems. They're well-intentioned, they just don't really have familiarity with the hardware.
This is not a software issue, so it's kind of a hardware issue. We need to ship it out to the repair center. We have it.
What? You can't tell me that you know what kind of issue it is without even turning on the system? Then again, what I suspect is that they just don't want to deal with it there in the store. They want to send it to the depot, so they're just telling us anything that
It's $100.
Man, $100 to even start to
Call you after diagnosis. Do you want to sign up for the membership?
Wait, what? Sign up for membership? 20 minutes, half of which was filling out paperwork. They did log the issues that we had with the machine, and they gave us a case ID and a phone number we could call to get updates, but we're still having a hard time figuring out exactly Lenovo and the like. When we call Lenovo, policy is with respect to working on custom PCs, having a hard time figuring out exactly what Best Buy's policy is with respect to working on custom PCs versus just OEM PCs from HP, Lenovo, and the like. When we called the main line, they said no. There's no reason that they wouldn't look at a completely custom-built PC, let alone one that was built by a system integrator. But both of the stores we talked to were like, whoa, 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 when it came to working on custom PCs, and only one of them was willing to work on our Origin. Now for the one I'm more excited about. Let's listen to the drop-off at Black Lab, which you guys may recognize as the mom and pop shop that we bought all the old inventory from a couple of months ago. Keith seemed like the kind of battle-hardened technician that should be able to make short work of this, but only the results matter, and let's see what they are.
What's going on with it?
Right to the point.
So First
Thanks,
of all,
Keith.
it's insanely loud, and I feel like that's not right.
Okay.
And it's running slow in general, but especially trying to run games, like it can't even run anything really.
Really?
Yeah.
SSD, obviously.
I'm not sure.
Huh. First thing he asks is, do you have an SSD? That makes a ton of sense. It's really interesting how the kind of shop you go to dictates the kinds of questions they ask, just like Secret Shopper. You know, Dell is asking questions like, are you buying an entire fleet of these things? Do you want on-site service? Whereas a custom builder like Origin PC is asking, what games do you want to play and what FPS do you want to play them at? So in the same way, Keith probably sees a lot of 15-year-old machines, so he wants to know, okay, is there anything obvious that's making this thing dog slow, like does it have a hard drive? And also, do I even want to work on another machine that has a hard drive in it? Wait, 10 minutes for an application to install?
You didn't even take it out of the box.
Very interesting.
What?
Yeah.
How much?
That's hilarious. Chewie doesn't know how much he paid for it.
Like 3K?
He just made up a number.
Yeah, he was moving away, so we just wanted to get it off his hands.
But it's not running right.
Nope.
Maybe that's why he wanted to get it off. Is it a good price?
Yeah, for now.
So it goes into Windows?
Yes.
And then everything goes
Yeah.
anywhere. Is there a password?
Nope, but my Steam info is on a sticky note there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home tonight.
I can't believe neither of the Best Buys called Chewie on giving his Steam credentials, whereas Keith's like, yo, dude, low points for professionalism, but high points for efficiency. The whole interaction with Keith took less than 5 minutes.
Is it a 4090? Do you know?
I don't know.
We get to go this video hard to put in at 1060. I'm just kidding, man.
Oh, man. See, I don't know Keith very well, but I've spent enough time with him to know that I think he's honest enough that he wouldn't actually just swap out the hardware in someone's machine who obviously has no idea what they have. But he's also smart enough to see that this is someone he freaking could if he really felt like it.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take care of it.
Just as I remember him. An efficient troll. Now it's time for pickup. Chewie was sick that day, so we sent in
LTT employee
to grab the machines, starting with Best Buy.
So I just want to share that report here.
Okay.
Can I see the document that they're looking at, please?
Yep.
My goodness, we got a whole folder. Jeez.
Motherboard, the hard drive, RAM, everything is good. So this is the thermal paste.
Okay.
Wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. How much did I pay for this whole tube of thermal paste, of which you guys used one tiny dollop? They sold me a giant tube of thermal paste because they read the cooler. Really? How much did I pay for this? 20 bucks in thermal paste. That wasn't even the problem, you guys.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with the hardware, just the found the overheating was causing the problem.
Overheating was the problem? No! You put on new thermal paste, you think you solved the problem, but we're about to look at this machine, and I don't think we're gonna find the problem solved if they think overheating was the problem. If anything, underheating was the problem. We had too much cooling fans.
They play the game for a little while and see how it goes. They kept it on the computer for almost more than 24 hours.
Okay.
To see is anything happening, crashing, anything.
Yeah, okay.
All is good.
I'm afraid I don't really understand what they're saying. So they reimbursed me the hardware repair and then charged me almost double for software repair because they reinstalled the operating system. They made no mention of BIOS settings, no mention of the loose link hub cable. They charged me 20 bucks for a gigantic tube of thermal paste that I think it's pretty clear from the way that I'm talking about this system, I have no idea what it is. I am never going to use. Did they even solve the problem?
You had a lot of fan. So the fan, over the time, you will make noise.
The fans were noisy?
Yeah, because it says you had 3 here, 6.
Oh, just a lot of fans in it? Yeah.
So that is normal there.
Yeah.
More fans is not more noise. Yeah, we have 12 fans, which means they should be spinning very slow and making very little noise.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna ask somebody to.
Tell is not fixed. All right, let's see how Black Lab did. Can I get the documentation for that one? about the same price though, realistically. I guess what it comes down to now is, did Keith manage to fix the computer?
Hey, I just had to pick up.
Oh, okay.
What was wrong with it?
Oh, it had to be completely reloaded.
Completely reloaded?
It was wacko, man.
Oh.
Those fans were just roaring. I tried everything to get them to shut up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reloading software, all that stuff, it just didn't work. So I reloaded everything, did all the drivers again. Awesome.
Interesting. Okay, cool. So it's all good now.
Yep. And if he has any problems whatsoever, just tell him to call me.
That's nice. Offering the follow-up.
And he did have some malware on there, so.
Malware?
Oh, okay.
Do we have any idea what malware he's referring to? Did we have logging software on there to see what they were doing? No? Nothing?
No. The best I can figure is CCleaner and WinZip.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider those malware.
Awesome.
Okay, Cutie, thank you so much.
Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Full marks for efficiency and love the personality, but I think at best, Keith is headed for a partial pass here. He says that the fans are quieted down now, and there is a way to do that without reseating that link cable, but he didn't manage to find the underlying problem, and he made no mention of any of the issues in the BIOS. So I have to say, I'm a little worried that the performance of the machine, even if the fans are quiet. God, I can sure complain about how much it costs to get serviced on 3 or 4 labor hours to reload Windows babies come from. Starting with the best security of the phone of this technician. Not to mention, they left this giant, stupid service tag sticker on it. Like, what? Let's see, maybe I'll feel differently, especially since, like, I have for the after. I'd have put on more, especially since, like, I have plenty. Do we have thermal results for the after?
No.
Probably shouldn't have pulled this off then. Oh, seriously? You made it that easy on them? I thought you meant you were gonna pull out like one of these USB-C connections between the linked devices. You pulled a freaking USB header off and they didn't notice that?
They did not.
Brother! CPU cooler, so you thought it was hardware, and you didn't check if a USB header was uninstalled. What that tells me is I'm gonna press this button, and that's gonna happen, which they passed off as normal, like 10 minutes. Before we hook a little fingerprinty, but the difference here is that the fingerprints are in the typical carrying positions and are not made out of thermal. The fingerprints, based on the experiences we've had with them, would fix this issue over the phone in like 10 minutes. Before we hook up a monitor and see how they did software-wise, let's have a look at Keith's hardware. Also a little fingerprinty, but the difference here is that the fingerprints are in the typical carrying positions and are not made out of thermal paste. So this is probably us. Wait, where's the USB? Oh, he plugged it back in. Did he plug the USB header back in?
We didn't do it.
Okay, so that's interesting. Keith is still convinced it was a software issue, at least that's what he told us. But he found the hardware issue, which solved his problem. If you do the right thing, that's definitely better than just not seeing it at all, even if you aren't sure exactly which thing you did fixed it. But here, let's get this thing fired up. Oh, and of course my RGB is working properly now too. Now that we're posted, let's see how they did. They managed to enable XMP. They put it on the first profile, which is 6,000 megatransfers per second rather than 6,200. AVX is still disabled. Frequency control is fine though. You know what's funny to me? We've talked about this in our troubleshooting challenges before. If you suspect at all that a BIOS configuration issue is present, modern systems, all you gotta do is go into the profiles, create a profile for what they had just in case. You know, if they had like weird legacy boot settings or something like that, reset it and see if that solves the problem. And if it does, then great. You enable XMP and you're done. You don't have to dig through all the submenus to find what stupid thing their friend adjusted. There's no avoiding it, is there? We're gonna have to start a tech shop. Oh, we'll see. IDA 2, which is not free software. Like, you're not allowed to just... They really install user benchmark and then just leave it here?
Yeah.
IDA 2, which is not free software. Like, you're not allowed to just use it however you want and leave it on any system you want. Oh, this is even a, oh no, that is a trial for, yeah. There's even a thing that pops up and tells me that. Probably their worst sin was that Norton 360 was not on this computer when we dropped it off. Now, the reason for that can actually be traced back to MSI, who includes Norton in their driver package bundle thing. But when you do a Windows refresh, I kind of expect you to pay attention to what I had installed on the machine and not leave anything extra on it. That seems to be about it. Now let's get this machine shut down so, our audio is usable. Let's move over to Keith's machine. Oh, Keith didn't turn off fan speed monitoring, so we get that CPU fan error when the system first turns on. That's a rookie mistake. It's even in the simple interface. That's how quick that is to fix. Oh, Keith used the higher XMP profile. And did he reset CMOS? No. AVX is still off. He's got all the frequencies.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared. I rock from the basement. I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan. Yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, and you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on man, it's my calling, to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the other side, can I live my best life, pushing on to the thing that was coming. Yeah, I'm on man, it's my calling, to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the other side, can I live my best life, pushing on to the thing that was coming. I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I could taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed obsessed with winning. This is my house, so watch out. I'm coming to the top. I value, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm here for greatness. You can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages. I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made. I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching all
That is a ton of vehicle files.
That means the down bad on. They were in jail. Yes. Yeah. You see her? Yeah. I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be ready. Yeah. You said. I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be rare. You got one shot. Life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or is your place scared? I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be rare. Gotta like I will not stop. I am prepared to get to the top. Yeah, you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on it. It's not coming. To be the best, I can be on the mountain. I see you running in the sky. When I am my best life, pushing on the good and never stalling. Yeah, I'm on it.
All right, everybody. We're going to call it. I've tried for an hour 40 now. Peace out.